Hello. Okay. Well, I don't know. I actually know what we did. So, can not remember everything. I think we were leaving here. I want to say we were leaving here. Oh, yep, I know where we are. We're about to go die. Now I'm about to get super spooked. We're not talking about South Park, by the way. Now we're going to talk about all the other animated shows I watched that aren't South Park. Doesn't that sound exciting? Let's get right off the bat here. This is like, okay, one of the shows I have watched since 2017. So I was 14 when I started watching this. I could relate to this a lot at that age, and still low-key can, even at this age. Big Mouth. Literally one of the weirdest shows Netflix has ever allowed, but oh my god, is it funny. And a little bit relatable, which is kind of sad. It's weird. Why do I know I talk about the animated shows that I literally said I was going to talk about? Damn it, River. Hey, man. Hey. How you holding up? Got a splitting headache. Feel like I barely slept, even though I've slept a lot. Jeez, you okay? I don't know. Can I do anything? Wake me up somehow. Hey! Whoa. Wake up! Okay, yeah, I'm awake now. So what are you up to today? You want to check out that historical society? You sure? You seem like really tired. Yeah, let's do this. Let's break into the historical society. I really want to break in it. It's so much fun. Sorry we crashed. It's okay. I'm getting used to it. Is your bike okay? Yeah, I can fix it. I'm handy. It's too bad you didn't get run over. It's too bad you didn't crash into a train. It's too bad your corpse didn't get eaten by scavengers. It's too bad you didn't get eaten by scavengers alive. So that's it, huh? Yep. Never been out here before. Me either. Oh. I thought you had a plan. Who needs a plan? We're just breaking into an old house. I thought, you know, you weren't doing crimes anymore. Eh. I got one left in me. And a promise is a promise. Thanks, dude. Best bros forever. Also, if we get caught, I'm blaming the entire thing on you. Okay, that's actually pretty fair. But we're not gonna get caught. Right. Crimes. Yep. It looks kinda, exactly like a haunted house. Yeah. Like the one, that old movie figure in the hall. Ugh, that title. Yeah, I know. Big old house. This place looks exactly like it. Well, you're looking for a ghost, right? I think I might be looking for me, actually. Oh, yeah, the other night. Yeah. Well, whoever this is, maybe we'll get some info here. It's not, like, a person, dude. It's a ghost. Right. Well, let's go find us a ghost. Oh, creepy. Greg? Hey, where are you? Over here! Is it too late to turn around? Yes, Robert, it is too late to turn around. Keep walking into darkness. Majority is darkness. Ah, yeah. Found the basement doors. What? Stop yelling. Why are you talking like that? If you faith instead of F, if harder for someone, for example, a ghost, to hear that you're speaking. I have no idea what you're saying here. Okay, we're trying to be stealthy, right? Oh, okay, got what you're saying. Thank you. I'm not going to do that. Okay. We're fine. Nobody's here. No lights on. Doors are locked. So how are we doing this? You are going to hold the flashlight while I pick this lock. You can pick locks. I totally forgot. Yeah, dude. This place is kind of awesome. It sure is. Crimes, dude. Crime, dude. Hey, you want to shine that light down here? Cool, thanks. Oh my god, what was that? Nothing. Uh-huh. Hey, more light, please. What the fuck? Okay, there's something up there. Told you. Alright, let's finish this. Also, watch my back. Basically do both. Hey! You up there! I would just stand and watch him get attacked by an owl. That's funny. Friggin' owl. You okay? I think so. That was dangerous. I didn't know owls attack like that. What was his effing deal? So we're in the basement. What are we actually looking for, by the way? The thing I read said that sometimes when someone stays late, they hear weird things. And something called the map room and then some off-limits area. Technically, all of us is an off-limits area right now. True, dude. True. Look at Oz. We're a crime duo. Okay. Here we go. Looks pretty empty. And dark. Hey, where's the flashlight? Crap. I left it outside. Dude. You're being attacked by an owl. Alright, well, I can see okay. Me too. Let's look around. My email beeped in, like, the middle of that. Hang on. This is, like, chapter 6 of this thing I've been reading. Let me see. Who writes 25,833 words for a fucking chapter? Let me tell you how many is, like, in the actual friggin' story. Like, this is a total. 565,220. It's a push if I even get, like, 1,000 in the story, I'm gonna be honest. I write extremely short chapters. Greg. Jump with me, man! Closed for insurance purposes. Caution, stairs not for climbing. These stairs are original to the house and are not functional at this time. What the hell are non-functioning stairs? So are we just supposed to, like, levitate? Huh. Hey, it's an elevator. Alright. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be easier than the stairs. Welp. And up we go. Oh, I hate this music. Are you gonna go? Are you gonna go? Why do I have to go first? It's your ghost. Okay, fine. It's not even real. What? Dude, free. What the hell was that? I don't know. Is someone here? No! Lights off, doors locked, no cars outside. Okay, so do you want to go back? No. And anyway, the basement door locked behind us. Alright, crap. Gonna have to find another way out too. Hold on, let me add that to the list. Map room, forbidden zone, find a way out. This is complicated. Crimes. Crimes. Hey, it's another elevator? Huh, weird. Oh, that is not cool. Maybe it's like someone left a phone here and that's, probably that. Probably. Crimes. Crimes. Oh, that is fucking terrifying, like god-awful. Going down. This place is weird. Like, this is the way they have, like, an office space and all these weird elevators. Actually. Rim. Let's look in the room. Oh, hey. Possum Massacre. Oh, nice. You remember this, right? Not super well. Yeah, there was this big explosion at one of the old mines and it could have been avoided or something, and then the miners went on strike because they were getting screwed and killed, and like it went on a while and other mines and places joined up like to be like, you messed with all of us. That's awesome. Yeah, the bosses and the governor, they sent in like soldiers and stuff because they're assholes, and some kid or something threw a rock at one of them and the soldiers like opened fire. Holy crap! Where did this happen? Northwest end of town. There's like a marker for it. Oh, it's awful. Bosses are bad. Bosses are bad. We're told like we're all supposed to look up to like bosses just in general, like even bad ones. Yeah, I refuse. Extremely ditto. Yes, man, that's why you don't work a freaking job. Greg, does it annoy you when I do this? Okay, well, nothing weird here. Educational even. I feel like we're getting smarter. My brain is too huge as it is, dude. Gonna pop. If that happens, I'm leaving your headless corpse here. Haha, I'll be so freaked out in the morning. Nice. Oh, Ronald, I'm going to open this room for the day. Ah! I say, this chap's brain appears to have burst. Bring them up, won't you, Ronald? Was that my favorite TikTok song? Dun, 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 dun. I don't know, Big Map's like relatable. They've got a lot of elevators in here. That's really weird. Locked. I think this is as high as we're getting for picking some locks, so... Aw, crap. You're kidding me. Got the lockpick stuff out back. You're kidding me. I was being attacked by an owl. Okay. Sorry. Can you, like, improvise? Need some pliers, and you got a paperclip? No. Who walking around on Earth today is carrying a paperclip? Nobody. So, like, okay, just so I got this straight now. Shoot. Map room, forbidden zone, find a way out, find pliers, find paperclip. I think that's it. This is so stupid. This is like work. This is all work. Did you hear that? Yeah. Doesn't sound like a person. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Okay, well, let's hurry. Look at the map room is. Well, we need a paperclip. All the people go on weird ghost hunting adventures and they're looking for like cool shit. Okay, well, yeah, let's find a paperclip. Big ass stapler, donut wolf receipt, ride that chariot, Nancy. Picture of a dang hound dog. One of these little hula girls. Picture of some dang kids. Phone charger. Find one. Well, that's the easy part, I guess. Yeah, pliers are gonna be a bit more tricky to find. Well, let's head back up. To the map room, everybody. The source of our nightmares. And up. Things gonna get spooky. Why did I say I was gonna talk about animated series when I literally have no room in this game to talk about animated? Sorry, but it's the cat's here. And I just woke it up, and now she's staring at her one eye. Now she's trying to go back to sleep. Yeah, she's not sleeping anymore. Oh, hey, it's my neighborhood. And the highway. No hand pimper, though. Must be old. Oh, wait. We're in the map room. Well, let's be extra careful. Okay. Crimes. Crimes. There's a graveyard, and the building we're in right now. Spooky. Like we're being watched. Hey, it's my neighborhood. Wow, there's a tiny you in there, I bet. Whoa, that's... Sorry, that like made me dizzy. I'm dangerous. Good old towny century. Town center, the center of our town. Quite. Oh, I think that's the old food donkey. And the woods your ghost guy ran into? Yup. He sure gets around for a dead guy. That he does. Oh, that's so cool though. That creepy noise again. In this room. In this room, and then it cuts over to this room. Hey, check it out! Toolbox. Repair guy must have left for the night halfway through fixing them. And hey, some pliers! Oh, cool, cool, cool. I was thinking we'd never find them and just like starve in here. There'll be people here in the morning. Alright. Alright, so we got the stuff. Let's get that elevator open and see what's upstairs. Gonna guess it's like 12 more elevators. Oh, it's alive. Jeez, that thing's ugly. Well, this was the source of the noise, I guess. Mystery solved. Wait. No. If this is making that noise, that means that someone was in here while we were walking around. Oh, shit. Yeah, let's maybe go. No, we have to find stuff. Oh, stuff? Dude, we're gonna get tasered or something by a big bulking, Historical Society employee. Whatever, I am blaming you if this goes bad. Fine. Fine. I'm sorry, dude. Me too. I'd never turn you in. Me either. Crimes. Crimes. I forgot what way the elevator was. Alright, ready to go? Yeah, for sure. Gonna get to work. I'm gonna, like, break out of county jail someday with these skills. Dude, what are you going to jail for? Probably something like this, honestly. Dude? You need to hurry. What? Someone's coming. They're in the hallway downstairs. Crap. Okay, I'll have it done in... Oh god. Dude, the elevator. Shit, shit. Hurry. There, I got it. Go. Holy shit, are we in the basement? Oh, okay. Holy crap, I didn't even know what this when we came in. Huh, there's another one over there too. Yeah, so this doesn't make a lot of sense. Maybe like this elevator is for loading things in the map room, and like they use the other ones up at the stairs, but even then, dude, none of this makes sense. It doesn't look like whatever that is following us down here. Whatever, not whoever. Whoever. Are you coming around in this ghost thing? Ghosts don't use elevators. Why? So a ghost can walk upstairs or something, but elevators are out of the question. So the question I have is, where does that one go? Okay. Crimes? Crimes. Okay, let's gotta pick this. In the dark. Jeez, sorry. It's cool, like... Shit. I'm gonna keep picking. You see if we can get out for the back. Stock. We are so screwed. I'm working, I'm working. It's locked. Something locked it. Someone. We can go back upstairs. Actually, no, we're just gonna get chased around in a circle by whatever it is. Whoever it is. Dudes. And got it. We don't know where this is going to go. Got any better ideas? Dude, clearly I don't. They have an elevator that goes from the basement to the attic with no stops in between. What the actual crap? Quick, let's find a way out. Let's find a way out, then he runs off without us. I found a window. I think there's a fire escape. The window doesn't open though. Can't just go and break window. No, you have to go snip. Hold on a fucking minute. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. I did not. Please tell me I did not just understand where this picture's from. Oh my god. What is this place? Forbidden Zone. Are they starting like a weird art museum? This is bad art. This is weird. It's art, dude. What the? No, this is familiar. Why do I know this? Shit, dude! The elevator! Why do I know this painting? Dude, come on! The elevator's coming back up! So that's like her dream when she was in the desert. Hurry! Like talking to the forest god or whatever god it is, who really knows? Well, like the forest god. Greg, where did you go? The stop just ended, you gotta jump! Ow. You believe me now? I believe we almost got caught by a security guard or something. No, I'm telling you, I can, like, feel it. Okay, fine. Ghost. Ghost security guard. Sorry about all of this. You crashed your bike, got mauled by an owl, broke through a window, and jumps up a fire escape. Nah, dude. Wasn't nothing. You're a really good friend, Greg. Push. Crimes. Crimes. Dude, what's wrong? Dude, talk to me. Jeez, my head. We need to talk to everyone now. Or tonight, I don't... Okay. Can you get in the bike? I think so. Okay, grab onto me and I'll get us home quick. What about the ghost? Ain't no ghost here. Let's go. Whatever, I'm feeling this. Thanks for, like, coming. Again, we live here. Yeah, you're in my living room. I'll accept the thanks. So, like, do you have an idea what's going on? I have no idea. But there's a ghost and it's after me. I know you guys don't believe me. It's not that I don't believe that something's happening with you, I just don't know that it's a ghost. Yeah, dude. There are like 50 better explanations for all of this. Like what? You have like sudden stress migraines and you saw something that freaked you out and makes you stress out. I get migraines. And May, you've gone for a lot of life changes recently and I don't know, stress does weird things to people. Okay, fine, whatever. I'm going up into the woods. I know this thing is up there. I know what I saw, and if you don't believe me, that's fine. I'll go alone. You're really gonna hike up past the basketball court? It's late, dude. What do you all care? You don't believe me anyway. I'll go. Listen, I don't believe in ghosts, but I believe in you. Ah, dude. So let's go find your ghost. I was fixing to say something like that, but you said it better. Aw, you guys. It's not even ghost hunting season. Yeah, it's Buck. We're outlaws. Thank you for believing me. Mostly I just don't want you wandering around up there alone at night. Close enough. Alright, let's hunt some ghosts. This is gonna end great. Haven't been on a night hike in a long time. Gotta listen for owls. Why? No reason. Alright, I got work in the morning. Let's go catch as a ghost. Look at us! Look at the crew! Look at us, the crew! Oh, fuck yeah. This is so fun. I want to take several screenshots later, though, because this is the crew. How have I never been back up here? Fences work. Nah, people are up here all the time. I came here when I was like 12. What's up here? Just all junk and trees and animals. What does it be? Nothing. Nothing? I was praying. Wow. Really? Yeah, let's go. Hang on. Right when I stream, I'm getting emailed. Hang on, I'm gonna do some stuff. Alright, so like, the thing with Big Mouth, it's really, really weird. But I still like really attached to it when I was 14. I'm just kind of still attached to it now, I guess. So like, I don't know. It's just good though. Like, it's a good show. It's relatable if you're going through like, I don't know, stuff like that, I guess. That's really vague, I know. So they also, what they also have, they have a spin-off that they released recently called Human Resources. That's less centered in the kids like Big Mouth is. It's more centered on, well, you know, the monsters that represent hormones and everything. I really like them though. You know, hormone monsters and shit. Why? Cause why is it to talk about this? I don't know. What other shows do I like? You might be wondering if you want me to talk about literally anything else. Rick and Morty, definitely. Still kind of hate the ending of season 5. I feel like we haven't really got the answer of like what happened to his wife. That feels like a very short answer, not even one that I really get. Like, his wife and daughter died. He managed to make a portal, jump through a lot of dimensions, realities, whatever, trying to find like the wreck that killed them. Finally made it. Did he kill the guy or did he just never? I can't remember. Anyway, all I remember is that's when he aged, became a grandfather, and crashed in a reality where his daughter's alive and is grown up and married Jerry. I hate Jerry. Hang the fuck on. And that would be one of my phone apps making me feel miserable. Anyway, it's fine. Hang on, I need to check something. I'm double checking eBay for my thing. I think I hang on. Oh well. Wait. What? I think I heard an owl. Oh, hon. Greg got attacked by an owl, B. What? When? When we were breaking into that history place. I don't think they attack groups, Bug. Well, if I get mauled to death, I warned you all. I'll punch any owl that gets near you. Ah, thanks, Captain. Big, dangerous Greg, scared of birds. I almost died from that owl. He did. It was funny. Sorry. It was funny. I'm just saying that. Here we are at the old stuff. I hate this house so much. Wow. Gotta pull all this stuff somewhere, I guess. You remember this from when you were 12, Greg? Yeah, I was scared of it. How'd you even get all of this back up in here? What's up? Nothing. Just like all this old stuff out here. It's here every night when you go to sleep. So? It's out here in the dark. So old. So old. So old. So old. Dude! Hey, May! I'm fine. We should go back. This is stupid. No. It's fine. Ghost hunt. Woo. Fun. Does that sound dead inside enough? That's what I was aiming for. Uh-oh. Right, see, when the music dies out, that's really, really ominous. Alright, yeah, it's fine now. Not the game, sorry. I love this though. Look at this background. What if we turn around? Can we turn around? Oh my god, we can turn around. Awesome. Sorry. I get excited by simple things. Alright, top of the hill, everybody. Are you ready? Are you fucking ready for this? Are you ready for the worst Kenny impression you're ever gonna hear? What the? Huh? Oh my god. No! No! Ah, hell, he's awake already. Anyone got any juice? No, juice. Ah, hell. Juice, wait. Lerv, you knew this was gonna happen. You knew it the moment you screwed this whole thing up. It ain't like you weren't on the other side of this before. Lerv, this is you owning up to it. One mistake? You left a goddamn arm in front of the click-clack. Cause of you, God knows what's gonna happen to this town. It was your screw up. His leg stuck. And it wasn't like you couldn't have called any of us. I sure wish you'd call me, Lerv. You think any of us want to do this? Nothing to figure out. But I got family! Lerv, don't insult us. You know you don't gotta worry about Jeannie and the girls. They will be completely taken care of. They'll never want for nothing. He's not gonna budge with that leg sticking straight out. Ah, hell. Alright, Dave, you hold him. I'm sorry, Lerv. You know we got no choice, and I'd appreciate it if you stopped laying a guilt trip on us. No. Hold him still. Hold still, this'll go easier if. Alright, he's free. Lerv. Lurv. Ain't no one can hear you this far out. You're just putting yourself to more anguish. Oh hell, let's get this over with. Wish you'd just make this easy, Lurv. Oh god, his bones sticking out. The hell? Shit! May Borowski? Run! Fuck. What if I just don't jump, May? Although it physically pains me not to jump. Fuck, okay. Well. Did not know that would happen. But we didn't. Okay. Well, anyway. I don't know how to react to that, so you know. Nice. Nice. Yep. Dude, you're way better at this than I am. I'm not as good at, like, anything. I still play a lot. Got lots of old games at home. Collect them. Huh. I've never been over to your place. I don't think anyone there. Secret? I live in a tree. I believe that. Okay, well. God, yeah, I'd be worried sick. Anyway. Just gonna, yep. Order confirmation. Anyway. One of the other animated series I watch is Disenchantment, which I have seen up till the third season, and then I completely forgot the plot. So I'm rewatching. I'm on the third season. I am very excited. I know how it ends, which is why I'm excited. What? Why do I talk? I'm so weird. And I am looking at eBay. So. Creepy sounds. That right there, creepy sounds. Dun dun dun. Okay, anyway. eBay has nothing to offer. Anyway, back to wandering. I could use like 5 naps. 5 good naps and 1 nap bucket. Jump in. We're probably going to finish the game and then start a new one. And then after we start the new one, we're going to completely hang out with B. We're going to talk to Rosa. We're going to do all the shit. I used to skate. I wasn't super good at it. I can skate. I am a skater. Skate to create. I do what I like. So is she dead? No idea. No response from her parents. Maybe they're at the hospital? She might be like brain dead or something, more so than usual. Dude. Sorry, that sounded funnier in my head. Jeez. To be honest, it was a little funny. Okay, so got brownies, got sodas. Hey, Cap'n. Hey, Bug. You making like 3 dinners at once? Brownies are in the oven, thinking about making that lasagna we got and forgot about. You have lasagna? Yeah, way back in the back. Thought that was like the wall. Nope. Hey, hon, you should maybe go sleep or something. You barely sat down in the past 24 hours. Good dinner makes everyone feel better. Someone's gotta take care of you. Dude, let me take care of you. This stuff I'm doing, this helps me. Okay, that's cool. We are gonna make it through this. We are gonna make it through this. Love you. Love you. It's so cute. Hey, just want to say, it was cool of you to go to Pass and Jump with May. I know the scout camp isn't like the most fun place from when you were a kid. It's cool. Like, it was cathartic. Nice. I need to defrost the lasagna, or do I? Do you cook it frozen? I guess I love you. I keep getting phone notifs. I don't see the dude. He was outside my building last night, like... Any ideas who these people are? I have zero clue. I can't come up with any explanations that aren't nuts. Getting dark earlier. Guys, this is a bad situation. Yup. Yup. Yes, sir. Wait. Everybody shut up. What? I heard it too. Seriously, what? There's someone standing outside the door. What? Everyone be very quiet. Crap. I was thinking about something May said, and I've been thinking about this a lot lately, and I'm gonna probably bring this up after she has the whole couch talk with Greg. But like, it's part of her the speech that she says about like you know, the game that she mentioned. I feel like this is meant to be similar to that. This is meant to be similar to what she experienced with that game. It's like it's a working theory. But I'll talk about it now. It's never going to go into because I always get distracted. But anyway. That's my working theory right now. I need to wait until she's on the couch with Greg and talking about it, and then I'll go into detail some more once I've heard the lines again, but I swear it's just a lot of stuff she says about that game like make a lot of just reminds me too much of this game, like playing as her and you know, just everything. Just I'll explain it better once I've heard the lines again. It's fine. I'll explain it then. Maybe. Maybe I'll get distracted. I usually do. God is here, in this room. I believe that. Times like this, we can call out and know that our cries are heard. While we're here, maybe someone would like to say something about May? That'd be nice. May is my friend. Please God, let May be okay. She's really a nice person, even if she doesn't know it. I wrote her a part in a movie I want to make. Frill Kill Witch Cult. I know she'd appreciate that. Who are you again? Lori Myers. Thank you, Lori. Anyone else? May is a good girl. She and I explored the stars, and she'd love to hear about them. I'm sorry. It can be difficult. Anyone else? I've always known May as the kid down the street, a little younger than me, but tough. I've been through it in the past couple of years. Addiction, jail, rehab, divorce, and I just think it's not fair that May, of all people, should have trouble. Where's the God in that? Where's the higher power? This is all a bunch of bullshit. Thank you, Selma. Anyone else? I'll say something. Vaporowski's always been a menace, and I called the police on her more than once. I hope she wakes up and learns a lesson. That's all I gotta say. Okay. Thank you, William. I'll speak up. Go ahead. May was a daughter to all of us on the block. Speak for yourself. Sometimes folks is in the wrong place at the wrong time. I hope we find out what exactly happened to her. Oh, we know. Her friends told us. Yeah, they were out of the woods at night down the end of Center Ave, and someone was out there hunting illegally, and they got shot at, and May fell, and she must have fallen off a million things a million times. All it takes is landed the wrong way one time, and oh. Well, I hope she wakes up soon and tells us all about it. See if she remembers who done it. I'm sure she... Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. What's happened to this one? Do we know you? Are you here to clean up? Nah, supposed to be fixing a door. In here? Nope. Okay, so she's gonna be fine for today at least ways. What? What? Who are you? Janitor. The house is gone. Hey. Oh, thank God. What did you say, May? It's Dad. What's Dad, honey? May, honey? Everything. Silly, I think my theory about the janitor is this so-called uncaring god she dreamt about. Like, he's that god, and he actually does care. That's my theory. He's talking about, like, closing a door. How do we know this isn't about, like, closing a tear? Like, maybe that. I don't know. I have a lot of working theories. Ugh. I have two working theories, that was a lie. A lot. Right, so you see how, like, everything in this game, like, it's cute. But it's literally all shapes. And they talk about humans, they talk about people, they talk about Chris Evans. But it doesn't make sense because they're all animals. It's in like some BoJack Horseman situation. So, like... Crap. Greg? Holy crap, May? It's May! Holy shit, dudes! I thought you were gonna be dead. Not yet. You came back to life! I don't think she was dead. Pizza party! I'm feeling woozy. You should lay down. You can sleep in our bed. I feel weird about that. How about the couch? Do I have to stop playing? No, the sound is good. Her mom said it's okay to keep her here. I'll drive her home later. So she just, like, wandered out of her house? Yeah, and all the way here. Jeez. Lucky she didn't pass out somewhere out there. I sure hope she's alright. Me too. She's a good person. Both of you. Shh. No. What? It's left noisy. So how well do you know this guy? You order pizza what, twice a week? At least. We're out by the highway now since Possibilities closed down. Thought you two were trying to save money. What? Don't police our lifestyle, B. Okay, well just as long as we're sure the delivery guy is safe. I can spot him through the keyhole. If it's not him, we'll turn off the light and I guess hide here until we die. Alright, well as long as there's a plan. Hide here until we die. Hello? Luke is awake. It's him, it's the pizza guy. Pizza's here! Couldn't I just look for the keyhole when it was me at the door? Wow. What if I just tried to... Just kidding. I would have tried at least. So what happened? We called the cops. You're in and some guy fished you out of the woods. You were like in a coma. Did you die? Nah, just took a very long nap. Nice. Yeah, nice. I had this dream, or like a vision, or I time traveled. I don't know, I'm like in and out of consciousness. Can you not eat? You should eat. I don't know if I can. Sorry, Mom. You scared us to death, honey. Sorry, Mom. We'll come pick you up. No, it's cool. I'm gonna just sleep here. B is there? B is here. Okay. I'll be back in the morning. Have B drive you home. I will. May? I know. Give us a call if you need to come home. I will. Love you, Mom. Love you, sweetie. No offense, but I fully believe she dragged herself out of those woods. Like, this is how I think Aunt Mall Cop's a fucking liar. She has to be. Okay, your aunt and some guy fished her out of the woods. One, Molly's totally in on it. That's how she doesn't believe you when the whole kidnapping thing happens. Two, some guy. Like, I'm gonna believe that. You want a brownie? Nah, I can't really eat right now. Like, I'd puke, but there isn't anything in there, so I'd like puke my actual guts out. Alright, you need your guts. For the moment, at least. Dude, are you sure you're okay? Yeah, I guess so. Not really. I was like really worried. You were correct to worry. It was bad. Yeah. Don't ever get seriously injured again, okay? What even was that game? Werewolf. Shred the Gnar free. Wow, I played this at Casey's house like years ago. I played it yesterday at home. Cool. I love how we're the only one, like, out of this group that Jerem is actually taking. Why did I say that? Is there signal here? Wi-Fi. No, okay. I got like a mental map of all the Wi-Fi spots in town. What is it with Possum Springs and no signal? Nah, out here in the hills and we're not big enough to get towers or something. Huh. Hey. Yeah? If we're all still alive or whatever, we should like maybe hang out more. I kind of thought you found me really annoying. Nah. I'll take a... Alright, time to go stumble about celebrities so we can have the heartfelt sofa chat, and River can finally get the lines they need to confirm their theory. Or, like, at least make it make sense. Sure, dude. Hey! Everybody go to bed now! Holy crap. See you all tomorrow. You sure it's safe for you to leave? Safer for me, at least. Nobody's been following me. I wasn't in the woods the other night. No, right. I'll keep an eye out. Also, I got mace. You carry mace? Since that dude followed me home that one time. Oh, right. Hey, May. Yeah, Jerem? What's your name short for? Margaret. Take care of yourself, Margaret. You too, Jeremy. Sorry. Sorry. That moment just... Oh! Love this too. Hey. Hey, Greg. You awake? Yeah. Do you know why I beat down Andy Collins 6 years ago? Back then you said you went all crazy, but like that's not really a reason, I guess. I was playing that game where you like dated ghosts. I remember that one. Had a hot skeleton, Alistair or something like that. Yeah. You're a crushing heart in those dank bones. I was playing it like 24/7 until this one afternoon, and suddenly, like, something broke. It was just like pixels. Your computer broke? No, like, reality broke. The characters on screen, like, I felt like I knew them, but they weren't people anymore. They were just shapes, and their lines were just things someone had written. They never existed. They never had feelings. They never would exist either, and it felt so sad. Like it just lost these real people. This whole thing we had, it was just me, alone. And like that realization, like, dumped out of the screen into real life went outside in the tree out front. I looked at it every day. It was like a friend outside the window, and now it was just a thing. Just a thing that was there, growing and eating and just being there. Like all the stuff I felt about the tree was just in my head, and there was some guy walking by and he was just shapes, just like this moving bulk of stuff, and I cried because nothing was there for me anymore. It was all the stuff in the universe, just dead. Dude, why didn't you tell me? I don't know. What could I have said? This all happened late the day before that softball game. I mean, I was there in the stands. I watched you do it. I was so scared for you. When Andy stepped up, it was like, and he was just shapes too. Just lines someone wrote, like nothing in there. And I was so scared and angry and just, I don't know. Before I knew it, I was on top of him, smashing his face in with the bat, just shapes, red shapes all over the grass. There wasn't that much blood. Oh God, I made him bleed all over the place, Greg. I wonder if he wondered why, what he'd done. He was probably an asshole. No, dude, I didn't know him. Neither did you. Well, then you had to go to therapy. Yeah, Dr. Hank and his journaling. Dr. Hank's messed up one of my tooth fillings. Yeah, he's not good at what he does, which I guess is understandable because he does like everything. I meant to ask you, did that journal shit, did it actually work? Kinda, sorta. It helps me, like, grab onto things and keep them in one place. Wow. But since that whole thing happened back then, when I'm alone in a new place, it's all shapes, like back at the softball game. I was doing fine at college for a while. College is for losers. Dude, listen, okay? Sorry, dude. I couldn't make friends. I was just afraid of outsider or around people alone, and there was this statue of like the founder or something. A really shitty statue, like all rusty metal. And it was these shapes, and he was pointing down at me, and I was so scared. I didn't leave my dorm room. I either didn't eat or I ate entire pizzas at once. I downed cough syrup just to sleep all the time. Dude. And finally I got up the courage to leave, and I came home, where everything was fine, where I knew everyone, and it wasn't just dead shapes watching me. Jeez, dude. Something broke in my head, in my life. Dude, you should have called me. We could have come and rescued you. Would have, like, kidnapped you. I, like, couldn't call home either. We couldn't even talk to anyone. I don't even know why. I didn't even come home for the longest night. I just stayed in my room in bed. That's horrible, dude. I felt when I came home, I felt so safe here, and everything made sense for a few days, and then all this, and, dude, shh, you're gonna be okay. I'm so scared, Greg. I know, dude. We're all freaked out right now. You need to sleep. I'll be here all night. Hey. Bye, guys. Love you. Right, so this is what I'm talking about, like the no lines, just the shapes everywhere. And just like, I feel like we're seeing what she sees. Or like what she saw when this all happened. I don't even know. But this is what she sees. Like, she sees them as shapes. She sees them like this. Like, I don't even know. I feel like this is what she saw in her game. Like, this is just exactly like what she described, you know? What are you? Are you actually a ghost or just some guy? What is this thing in my head? Are you doing this? Why is this happening to me? Talk! Fine. Let's do this. Nice shot. I wasn't aiming for his shoulder. You effing shot me. Hey, asshole, get away from her. Three of us. Sorry. Three of us. One of you. And none of us got balls sticking out of us. I am gonna fucking kill you. Ish. You okay, dude? Oh, you just shot a guy for me. You're gonna come up here like, you okay, dude? What are... Hey, jerk! Why the hell are you out here by yourself? This is all because of me. Oh yeah, dude, all your fault. You definitely made these dudes creep around following us and like kidnapping someone. Maybe. Yeah, you did it with your effing mind control powers. Dude, come off it. He... It's in my dreams. Dude. Dude. You don't get to do this, okay? I don't get everything that's going on with you, and I'm not saying it's not happening. I believe you, okay? I do. But you don't get to die on me. You are not gonna do that to me, okay? Dude, I am not gonna lose you, okay? You can't make me lose you. Would you let me go like this? Dude, that's cheating. We've been best friends since forever, you big dumb idiot. And even if this was somehow on your head, which it isn't, I would still back you to the actual God's honest end. Jeez, me too. Clearly, clearly we all would be. I shot a dude for you. Come on. And if we keep talking like this, I'm gonna cry and... Greg. Thank you. Well, he's wounded. Sounded like you went back up to the mine. Yeah, what do we do? Follow him, I guess. No, I have to go alone. Anyway. Yeah, anyway. If he's up in the mine, we might be able to corner him and tie him up or something. Can you walk, May? I think so. Might be a little slow. I'll help you if you need it. Thanks, big guy. Alright, let's go die or something, but hopefully not. Gates open. Oh, jeez. What? We could, like, block it shut or something. Ah, dang. You're right. No. I have to go down in there. Well then. Looks like all of his friends are gone. Just one guy. Just one guy. Just one something. Bang bang. Alright, let's go. You get my theories, right? Like, that just, I don't know. Jeez. Spooky. I don't think we gotta complain about spooky. We left our precious robot boy out in the woods. That's spooky. Nah, dude. We created a legend. What are you two even talking about? It's been a weird few days. Looks like he took the elevator down. So much for the element of surprise. He's gonna hear us coming a mile away. We sure we want to do this? Yeah, May, you sure? Guys, I don't know if you understand. He's in my head. I can't function like this. Everything is dying or dead already. I don't know what's gonna happen down there. Alright then, down we go together. Oof, that thing looks old. They haven't used this mine in like a lot of years. Generations even. Are you a tour guide now? Yeah, Parsons brings tourism pamphlets to the shop and I get bored. This is in the brochure. Well, here we are. May, you okay? I have my inhaler. No, I'm fine. It's just like... It's like something huge is on top of me. I mean, technically you're not wrong. Is it like asthma? That's how asthma is. It's not asthma, big guy, but thanks. Shh. I heard something down there. You gonna be okay, May? Yeah, I'm alright. We should be quiet. Yeah, we'll be silent terrors. We'll be ghosts. Oh, this is creepy, but Oh my god, I forgot this. I forgot how it's literally like a sky in the background. That's kind of really cool. And really creepy. Door. Door. Tunnel. Whatever. Here we go. What is that I'm hearing? Because it sounds like voices. Then again, probably as voices, you know, sound effects and shit. I don't know. Am I doing other stuff? Yes. Cause I'm busy. I am busy. Give me a minute. Ah, jeez. What is this place? Was like a church or something? And like junk. Oh god. Oh god. What is it? It's here. It's here. Oh god. What is it? I don't know, but it's here. It's through there. Ah, we're just gonna walk towards the through there. Okay. Okay. Kinda glad she says I know you're here right before she stepped into that fucking hole, if you get what I'm saying. Sorry. That was mean, but it's true. So. I know you're in here. Say something. Well, how about this? Take a couple more steps forward if you want to die. Show yourself. Yeah, so we're like 5 times scarier than you. You want to bet on that, Greg? There they are. They're right there. I'm gonna kill them. Ed, you'll do no such thing. It's out of your hands now. He shot me. Then I'd say we're even. Little girl got shot at the other night. Yeah, sorry about that. You're apologizing? It was a bad call. I'm sorry. It's okay. It didn't actually hit me, so... Wait, what the... Who are you? Bunch of old boys doing their damnedest to protect their own and their neighbors. Then why are you trying to kill me? Kill you? Nobody's gonna kill you. All of you are part of this town by family or relation or just by being hard workers. Contributors. Okay. So we could just leave? Well, he brought you down here for a reason and he's not gonna let you leave until he's had his say. Well, he's already got an hour for the shoulder. I don't think he's gonna be having much say in whatever. Wait. So you think that he kidnapped that kid at Harfest? He's been in my head somehow. I'm always tired, constant headaches. He's been following me, following all of us. Oh, little girl, you don't know what this is, do you? What? Oh God. I've seen this. Or I've felt it. was Ed Scudder and Jim Dorney, who found it 20 years back or so. After the West Mine closed out past Brittle, Best last supervisor was out there when this company locked off the entrance, carved his initials and date in the door. Then you get this mine, the old one, not even a proper mine, big hole, copper, abandoned chute, long before any of us were born, too close to water, and that water was poison. When the first settlers came out here, that old spring used to be right above where we're standing, but that water dried up. 1992 or so, some men from West Mine come back up here to try bootlegging, practically built a new elevator, got the main tunnel cleared. Never found no coal, just dug deeper and deeper till Ed busts through that wall and finds this place, and Jim walks right into that hole and never hits bottom. Ed calls down to Jim. Jim don't answer, but someone else does. I know you heard that voice, girl, in dreams and in waking times. So what brought you down here? What is it? Black goat. Not even black like the color. Black like the space between the stars. He's down there in that hole, looking up at us right now. He don't talk to ya. He sings. Wait. Hold the fucking phone. Sings? The fucking music in her head! When she would have those dreams and there would be music and we'd have to fuck! Also, Space Between the Stars, is that a... I'm sorry, if I don't say this now, I'm gonna forget to say it later. But like, Space Between the Stars, and doesn't that one get mentioned in that one dream with the, you know, the thing that wasn't a god was, whatever, a god, and like tired of being called god and tired of people asking if they were god? What is this game? Why is the cat lying at the door like she wants to go out and then she's just lying there? She's a very weird one. Okay, she's leaving now. Okay. She's away. She's away to go hassle someone else. Right, hold up. I'm coming back. Right, but is that what that is? Like, that's it? That's what we saw? But is that the thing that we saw? Is that the thing? That's what I'm thinking. Is that the so-called black goat, right? Who's tired of being called I don't know. I'm really confused. Right, hang on. No, that can't be it. No, hang on. He said something about Space Between the Stars. That can't, no. Wait, what? It's not that thing. No, I said the janitor might be that thing, because that thing is good. I think. Or whatever, it's really confusing. I should keep playing. Why would you just do something a hole in a cave told you to? You gotta understand, in those days it was the end of the world, jobs gone, our kids were leaving, government didn't care, only wanted our votes, just putting in more regulations, sending our jobs overseas, spending our taxes on lazy people and immigrants while we worked ourselves to death. Here we go. God damn, I hate this crap, you old dipshits. You finished? Yeah, sure. We prayed and prayed up at the church, and when Ed Scudder came back down here and listened, he got answers back. I'm still so confused. Answers? Ed explained it to a few folks, and they didn't believe it, but he was persuasive. He had the glimmer. That's really how they chose to describe it. Sorry. The glimmer? Once he takes a shining to it, rubs off on you, you can do things. I never seen it, but they said Ed could walk through walls. Dear post, or like, is that like, do you mean chapter or do you mean something else? I missed something, didn't I? Oh, I see it now. Hang on, I missed this. Oh no. Oh, that sucks. Oh, I'm really sorry. Oh, that sucks, honestly. Oh, I can see. Oh my god. Oh my god. After Ed talked us into all this after that first time, after we picked one out, well, not only was the town holding stable, but it was almost like we were getting younger and money came too. Still a few of us left from back then. Here's something that was missed. Stan's mouth getting extensions. Okay, that was... Okay, well... I swear to God. I've noticed a lot of things about this game that I really wish I wasn't noticing. First time. First one in the hole by our own hands. We own up to what we do. I was there. I was too. You throw them in the hole. They're feeding him. He's hungry like you wouldn't believe. Every few months or so, he starts singing and someone's trying to find someone. The corners of his mouth went back more in a bloody matter. Okay. That's all. Kind of horrifying image. Was that what you were doing the other night? No. What happened the other night was a shame. One of our number broke the rules and had to pay up. That was a hard thing to do. I think I'm gonna be sick. We never pick no one who's gonna be missed. That's a solid rule. Drifters, drunks, and delinquents. You've been... Oh God. Oh no. Oh, I can't say Casey's name. That hurts so much. Like every single fucking time. I kinda wanna do it though. Ah, damn it. We're playing this game again. I'm gonna forget to pick these dialogue options, aren't I? Yes. Do it anyway. Casey? The Hartley kid? All he was gonna contribute to society, except a bunch of kids growing up with no dad, was a rap sheet a mile long before whatever sad end he'd wind up at. We did him a favor. You killed Casey? Oh my God. We don't use that word. You know he was taking up business of his cousin, right? You know what happened to his cousin? Burned alive when his little trailer lab exploded. They had to wear hazmat suits when they cleaned him up. That's where Casey was headed. You killed Casey. I really hate living in a house of multiple people. Let me just say that right now. You're trying to be like all dramatic and then people just come in and ruin it, right? I'm a bit to be dramatic. Alright, I'm gonna be back in a few minutes. Alright. I can't really get back into dramatic vibe. What I did say I was going to do is talk about animated shows. So let me tell you exactly why the ending of Human Resources sucks, and will suck if it doesn't get a second season. Purely Maury and Connie. That's purely it. I swear, it was worse than Big Mouth Season 3, and I cried at Big Mouth Season 3. That's only because they had like a Taylor Swift cover right after they were My Favorite Friendship. So, you know, it sucked. Brenda, you are literally ruining my night. Wow. Could literally have a fashion show any other night, and she chooses one of the 2 nights that I stream. 2 nights. We cut down from like 5 nights a week to 2, and that's not good enough. Oh no, the cat's coming back over. Nice. Okay, well, the cat's not even fussed at me. She's sniffing about the floor. Oh no, what is she doing? What are you doing? Okay, now she's on the wrong side. I think she's trying to get under the bed. No, she's trying to get under the stool, which you can't fit under the stool. She apparently can. Okay. The cat's faffing. Oh my god, I do not want to act out dramatic cult scenes with other people in this house. Literally told them this was like a cult thing. It could be like this for a while. Okay, might as well. I really hope Big Mouth does actually, like, get their 6th season like they said they would. But I think they're gonna end after that. And then Human Resources should get renewed. Because I really want to see how Emmy's gonna cope with all the new work pressure. Because, you know, she's gonna be a love bug to, like, a lot of people, and that's gonna be really funny. No, I know what happened in this scene and I don't want to act it. I put on the most embarrassing voices. I'm checking my phone. This is their world. I just live in it, apparently. And then they come and they ruin one of the 2 streams I do in a week, and they do not care. They're ignoring me at this point. This sucks, by the way. Oh my god, why do they talk so much? This is coming from me, who talks like all the time. We were right in this. We weren't really, because I started rambling about who the god might be and such, because I fully believe who May saw in that dream was like actually God. And at first I thought maybe it's the thing in the hole, but the thing in the hole can't be God. The thing in the hole's evil, right? So it's the thing that the not God said, the space between the stars or some crap like that. Hold on. Wait a minute, wait, I think I busted this wide open. Okay, if the janitor's the god thing, what if that's what they're doing and they're like fixing everything, so when this shit ends, it's never gonna happen again? What if that's what the freaking not god in the dream was talking about? What if that's what's actually gonna happen? Nothing's gonna happen because they're gonna fix everything. Oh my god, I think I got it. And they just watched me come to this whole conclusion and they stared at me like I was a crazy person, but I'm telling you anyway. Back to drama. And you want to act like we didn't do him and this whole town a favor? Oh god. Casey's been down here the whole time. His parents put up posters. Maybe they should have cared more about him before it came to this. Which one of you did it? Greg. He was my friend! Alright, now, throw it down right now or I will shoot. What if I get you first? Bolt sticking right out of your eye. Bang! Bang! You brought guns down here? Dangerous this far out of the woods at night. Basic safety. I... Throw it down, son. Don't make this our time. Greg. Dang it. You're monsters. None of this is happening. I'll explain it in a minute. We are not monsters. We do it because we love our home. As long as we keep doing this, Possum Springs survives. Things can get better. These mines are gonna be humming again someday. Old mills puffing smoke. You kids don't understand that. We lost what our world was built around. Used to be you provided for a family, bought a house. Now you're stocking shelves at the grocery store. Kids leaving more than they're staying. No opportunity here. Old people dying, houses left empty. You ever seen that? A home become a tumbled-in pile of wood and plaster. A job become a burned-out brick box or a hole in the ground. But we can change that. We can put this place back together where it won't be just shapes. I'm going to die down here. Why are you telling us all this? Because we're getting old, and even with the fringe benefit of good health, we need new blood to carry this on when we're gone. Really? You're like pitching us on this. Were any of you even minors back in the day? Are any of you hurting now, financially like? Or is this just some big costume party murder club for someone's shitty boss who's afraid of dying? That don't matter. It does. This is real bad. This is insane. Why should we help you? Because if no one is here to do this, you remember that flood a few years back? You remember the blizzard of 2010? That's what happens. And beyond that, the jobs never come back. The kids never come back. Everything crumbles. Possum Springs bleeds to death, and soon we'll all be dead, and this town will just be fields and trees. I've seen it. I know you have. I'll understand if you need some time to think it over. So we can leave. No one's gonna stop you, but understand that you don't know who we are out there, but we know who you all are. And Fred, they gotta leave, and not probably got permanent damage. Shut it, Aid. You don't know a thing about what he wants, what he is. Aid, I swear to God. Let's go. Yeah, let's seriously get out of here. Son, you leave that crossbow. What? Why? Well, I could bullshit you, but the truth is I just don't trust you. Fine, whatever. It's a piece of shit anyway. I can't move you guys. I'll carry you. I'll need a long explanation after this. My brain is in pieces right now. It's all just empty. Everything's empty. What are we going to do? We'll crack that one when we're far away from here. I don't know if I... Shh. Talk later. Old stuff in here. Okay, I'll take a minute now and I'll talk you through what I think is going on with the whole jibber jabber, right? The janitor is the guy that appears at the very start of the game at the bus stop, right? That guy, duckface with all the tills and shit, he's the janitor. He keeps appearing though, right? He appeared in B's shop during the whole Harfest thing, and then, okay, Maddie, you weren't here yet, but earlier on in the stream, in the game, Lemay was going through the whole, near-death experience type shit, and he appears again, saying he's here to fix a door, and, she's gonna be fine, and she is. Entered buffer hell. Oh, that sucks. Well, I tried. Okay, but, the thing is, the cult down there were talking about, space between the stars. And I'm pretty sure in one of May's dreams, the last one, The last one after all the singing and shit. When she runs into the god who says they're not a god and, you know, they're tired of people saying they're a god, that's what made me think maybe that's the thing in the hole, but the thing in the hole is evil. So maybe it's not the thing in the hole, maybe that thing is the janitor. But at the same time, now I'm thinking that thing that she saw in that dream, like, is the thing in the hole, and they keep calling it a god, and it's not a god, it's gonna... I lost it. I don't know. The game's really confusing. I'm still trying to, like, piece together a lot. But either just... I don't know, okay? I don't know. The janitor just appears and he says, like, weird cryptic shit. Like, it's gonna be fine. She'll be fine. I'm here to fix a door. And here? Nope. Then where? You mysterious fucker. Like... I don't know, he's shifty, like... Okay, I've lost it. Okay, I'm gonna have to put you down for a sec, okay? Okay. So, Casey. Yeah. Yeah. And for what? I think I get it. Whoa, really? Too tired to explain it right, but, like... They lost what they thought was gonna happen, which was what had happened like a long time ago, or had they remember, like, picture it and things it gave them, and so Casey and that kid at Harfest, and... Sorry, I lost it. That's more sense than I can make of it. They're sad. It's all really sad. You ready to go again, Angus? Yep, sorry. Wait, everybody shut up. What? Shh, I thought it did say it gave them things, or they said it gave them things. Damn it, 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 get Carter, get Carter, get Carter. I love kicking this thing's helmet off, even though we have no idea who it is. So, is that really, wait, that can't be. I don't know. It's because the ears are different, so I don't think it's Bruce that we kicked. We kicked... fucking hell, who knows? Maybe we'll just never know. Holy God. Is everyone okay? Mate! Mate! Mate, say something! Deranged laughing. Why are we laughing? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I literally cannot do this with a straight face and, like, cat ears. Right, see, this is where I think that it's Molly, Aunt Molcott. Maybe, I don't know. I would say May's grandfather, but he's dead, so I don't know. Maybe I talked to Rose next time. Where's the homeless dude? Pretty sure he's gone. Yeah, pretty sure he was that guy Lerv who died still. Yeah, Lerv's definitely dead. Anyway. Dude, it's okay now. We messed that guy up and he's not coming back. You're gonna walk out of this. So how are we getting out of here? Shush, I may rest. I feel air coming in from somewhere, so we're not gonna suffocate. Okay, well that's a relief. How do you... I was a scout, Greg. I was a scout. I love them. Depends on what her ears were. Depends on what her was. I don't know. This whole game is just weird, and it's like... super confusing. And when I next play this, we're gonna hang out with B. And we're gonna get real sad with her. I really want to go to this one party. That's why we're gonna hang out with her. Anyway, maybe I'll show you what I'm talking about then when we play it again, but like... I don't know, because I was listening to the call, and I was thinking about that one last dream they had, and then a bunch of other stuff, because she says she's seen it. She's seen, like, Possum Springs dead. It's in her dreams. Like, that's what it's gonna turn it to be if they don't feed this thing. Right? So, like... Wonder who it could be then. You know, someone's missing. I noticed someone was missing. And it's like these two that I pass by whenever I go to Snack Falcon, and like I've eavesdropped in their conversation a couple times, can't really get much, but guaranteed I'm gonna go there when I next can, and one of them's not gonna be there, and just ugh. Anyway, the cult said something about how it sings, like he sings, and like that's when it hit me, like the fucking music and the dreams, and like, you know, finding the animals that play the music, that's the fucking singing. It's awful. Like, I feel like it was a cat for sure. Then it just enrages me because I have no idea who. And you know, honestly, they never specifically said they killed Casey, right? For all we know, Casey could have been recruited. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm just saying. I would have pegged either that or May's granddad, to be honest. And that sounds fine. No, actually, no. Forget that. Ignore that. We're moving on. As soon as I can think of someone to move on to. Maybe I'll just keep playing the game. Hey, Angus. Yeah. I love you. Aww. Welcome back, May. You okay? Better now that I almost got murdered again, which is weird. That was like the third time in 2 days. Third time's the charm. Guys, the air's coming from back here. Alright, I'm up. You sure? Yeah, I think I can walk at least. It's boarded up a long time ago. Can we get through? Let's find out. Let's get out of here. I think one of the things they said sounded really familiar. Yup, that's some fresh air, alright. And water. Dude, that's amazing. You can smell water? Hopefully it's not a river. Cave rivers are death traps. Mine river. We're in a mine. Right. Yeah, cave and mine rivers are death traps. Don't put me in them. I'm just kidding. That was terrible. Why did I say that? One of the things they said, it sounded really, really weird. And I don't know, but I feel like it's linked to something. Or am I just getting my thoughts confuzzled? No. I was gonna open the diary. Can't open the diary. I'll open it later. Because now I'm thinking about the stars. With Mr. Chazikov. I can see the bottom. As if it were gonna die in the 1 foot of water. Right. Oh no, I don't like that. The second you go in the water, you go transparent. Not really transparent, but still, you go faded. That's fucking freaky. I'm gonna look at one of those star things. I'm gonna get back to you on that. I know what you are now. I think I knew before, but you know, after I sent that kid to the hospital years ago, they said I had an anger problem, but that's not true. I was angry because of something else, something I'd lost. Trying so hard since not to be angry got me all defenseless, and I lost more and more and more. That's not getting better. I want to be angry. When I ran home from college, on the bus I had this dream, or maybe I saw it out the window. Last leaf in the tree, finally blown off. I'm so scared all the time, and the fear hurts. Feeling like everything is over was over long before I got here. So long, hiding, trying to outrun this. I get it. This won't stop until I die. But when I die, I want it to hurt. When my friends leave, when I have to let go, when this entire town is wiped off the map, I want it to hurt. Bad. I want to lose. I want to get beaten up. I want to hold on until I'm thrown off and everything ends. And you know what? Until that happens, I want to hope again, and I want it to hurt, because that means it meant something. It means I am something, at least. Pretty amazing to be something, at least. You know I can't understand you, right? Oh, shut up already. I know this won't save me in the end, but I don't need it to save me forever. I just need it to save me now. So if you're gonna kill me right here, then do it. If not... I keep thinking about this, like, this final dream, though. And this final dream happens. I can't even remember when it happens, but it happens before we come down here, right? It happens before, like, you know, we nearly get shot running away from fucking cultists. But, like, there's something about this thing that she saw in her dream, jumping into the sky and closing it. And I keep thinking, that's it. I don't know. This game is confusing. And I might bring a lot of stuff in before that I feel it would make sense if I fucking... I don't know. I don't know. I have a lot of theories. I'm gonna dig out some notes for this. While I'm still here, by the way. So I'm not gonna leave and come back. I'm gonna do it while I'm still here. And then I'll come back to you on that. May. Dude, you okay? Whoa. Got all sleepwalky there for a sec. You want me to carry you? No, I think I'm good. I'm just very, very tired. Hang here for a bit if you need to. We're safe. Uh-huh. Hey, there's a slide over here. Did you smell that? I bet he did. Like, it's being closed forever. And I'm just thinking, maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Maybe when we blow this place up, it's over. It's closed, you know? I don't know. I want to theorize. I want this all to have a happy ending where no one has to fucking kill anyone again. And I need to go. I need to actually see if I can dialogue that whole dream stuff, to be honest, because I'm not watching one of my VODs. Forget it. That's way too much. That's too much, man. Anyway, I'll do that. I'm not looking up the thing, I'm looking up the constellation. Hang on. I want to find this constellation thing. Hold up. Dusk stars. Oh yeah, one of these. Hang on. Alright, dusk stars and their lore. Oh, I love these ones. Right, hang on. I love big snakes, they're so funny. Right, it's in here somewhere. I don't know, I just, ugh. I swear to God, one of these reminded me of them. Maybe it was just a dino. Oh, who knows? Oh, wait, I found it. Alright. Gramercy / Turn the Medium, a constellation of a bird who in life spoke with the dead, and when he died, his own spirit returned and spoke through him. That's what I think is the deal with my granddad. And now that I say it all out loud, that is a really far stretch. Whatever, the game doesn't make sense. The game does not make sense. She saw a fucking god who was tired of being asked if they were God. So, whatever, nothing makes sense. She had this evil thing in a cave singing to her every night and she didn't even know it until she was down there. And I don't know, the game does not make sense. And like, I don't like that, because I want to understand the game, but it's very complicated. What is this? Might be a vent or something, keep the miners from suffocating way back when. Looks old enough at least. Brochure. Hello! We're down here! Don't ask us why, please! Go lucky and someone's out here in the woods at night. I can try to make it out. No, I can like... Okay, are you up for this? No. But that doesn't really matter, because I'm even less up for it starving to death. Ah, dude. Thanks, May. That's very nice of you. That's assuming I can even do this. We'll watch. Okay. Music's gonna start. Gets louder the higher we get. And it's better music. I don't know, maybe it means something. Maybe it means you're reaching freedom. Finally escaping the voice that's been singing inside your head or some shit. I don't know. I got a lot of theories. They come and they go. This is really funny though. Just whipping it. Pop. Reach! Stretch! This place. Huh. Hey, May. Germ? Yeah. What are you doing out here? I live right up the hill. I heard Greg yelling. We were all stuck down there. You were at the bottom of the old well in my backyard? It's been a really bad night. Sounds like it. Got any rope or something? Yeah. Can you go get it? Hey, May. Yeah? Was that Germ? Yeah, he's getting some rope. What is he doing out here? He lives here. In the woods? Sure. In the woods. My entire body hurts. That was a long way. I brought some sodas. You're the best, Germ. You need the sugar and caffeine. Oh, anyone else want to get far away from this well? Yup. Germ, can you, like, I don't know, seal up this well? I got dynamite. What? Yeah, I mean, I can get some. How big an explosion is that? I mean, not small. Okay, that works. Thanks, Germ. Yeah, thanks, buddy. Okay, bye, guys. There goes a weird guy. He saved our lives. Germ is good. Germ is a good man. And away we go. It strikes me that we just murdered all of those dudes down there. How do you figure? Well, I mean, the elevator's broken and we caused the cave-in. That was self-defense. I guess, but we did cause the deaths of like a dozen guys. No, they're all still alive down there. Oh god. Yeah. Jeez. Well, we're blameless. They attacked us. One of them attacked us. So we're worrying about, like, it's morally grey. We're not murderers. Like, if we had a choice, we wouldn't have done it. I would have. What? They, like, killed people. They were trying to get us to kill people. Screw them. I don't even believe in hell, and I hope they all go straight there. Jeez, Angus. Well, that's what I think, at least. This is like that trolley thing. What trolley thing? Okay, I'll explain it if we keep walking. Or see, just walk away from the situation. This is what I mean, like, I don't know, it's really hard to put into words. But I feel like it's fixed. The janitor said he was gonna fix a door, but like, that's what he says anyway, but like, does he even fix anything? He technically did fix the door when we were at the train station, and fucking hell, I don't even know. Hey guys, are you there? Anyone? Okay, I'm gonna type anyway. Hard for me to say anything smart about what the hell even just happened. Easier for me to get it all out here, and I need to talk, even if you jerks are off doing whatever. I don't even understand life. I think you get taught you have a lot more control of the world than you do. I just walked into all this horrible stuff that was already happening. We all did. And I guess that's really scary, like who knows what's gonna happen. But I guess you can like connect things or connect to things. Sometimes you need someone to be the thing you don't have, even if it's something you're supposed to already have. All of you are what kept me from floating off tonight. Also, you kinda killed that guy to save me. Don't think I didn't appreciate that. LOL. Am I ever going to have a handle on what just happened? I kinda hope not. I just hope it's over. I want us all to get free of it. I don't want us to just be part of some horrible story. I want to like grow giant and pick you all up and carry you someplace safe. Sorry, I'm all rambling now. I just gotta believe there's ways to escape, or at least move on. Germ, buddy. Germ, you don't even use Messenger. I guess I'm just typing at you wherever you're at. You're like the most stuck cure of anyone I've met, but you're the least trapped. That's some beautiful shit, dudes. I think I pretty much love Greg more than anyone ever. I don't know if better friends exist. We're like old shoes that go together. I'm sorry I caused drama between you and Angus, man. Angus, I give you Greg as a gift. Remember to water and feed him. If you ever hurt him, I will kick your ass into the ground. He was mine first. Yep, there it is. Now I'm just gonna erase all that. Oh shit. Haha guys, I was just kidding about a lot of that. I'm really tired. I don't know what I'm saying. Log off, May. Log off. That could have gone better. I am so over that. That sucked. I hope Jeremy gets that message in some manner. Oh, same here. The whole thing is confusing. I don't like confusing stuff. I need water, though. That's a lot of talking. I'm probably totally overthinking this. Isn't that the hole in the center of everything? What am I saying? That's like, okay, part 4, the hole in the center of everything. This is like, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying, but like, that's it. And all they needed was to fix a hole. They fixed the hole, didn't they? They fixed the hole. I want to believe that they fixed the hole. I want to believe that's the ending. That the janitor really is just, I don't know, some weird godlike thing that came to fix everything. And all those crazy freaks just believed in something that needed fixed. And it got fixed because of these 4. I want to believe that. I really do, to be honest. I don't know. Game's weird. It brings up like a lot of serious topics that I don't even know that much about. But like I only kind of get it, to be honest. I don't know. Weird game, good game. Weird, but good. I don't know. I'm all rambles. I think Adina got mentions. Or something to do with her. I don't even know. God. Oh. Damn it, I hate when these have blank pages. I don't know how to fix that. Yeah. You need to try out more stuff. Probably. I'll figure it out one day. Gods. It's us. It's just us. Home and us. I don't know what this feeling is, but I'm not gonna cry today. We're gonna eat for Thanksgiving, bird. Oh wait, nope. No. Hey, Granddad's clock. Hey, Granddad. May, honey, is that you? Yeah. I'm back in the kitchen if you want to talk. Do we talk or do we run? Do we talk or do we run? Do we talk or do we... Wait. Damn it! Oh, fuck you, game. I don't want to talk. I want to run. Because I want to have us talk. Hey, sweetie. Hey, Mom. How are you feeling? Good enough to jump up here. Can you do me a favor and stay home tonight? Sure, Mom. You're an adult and you can do whatever you want, but you do live here and you are still my baby. Aw, Mom. We need to come up with some ground rules just because, honey, you could have died the other night and then you just left to hang out with your friends. I'm so sorry, Mom. Sweetie, what's going on with you? I don't even know if I can tell you. Why? I'll understand, I promise. I don't even know how to talk about it yet, I don't think. What happened at school, hon? I don't care what it is, just please tell me. Are you working today? No, me and your father are both off today. I'll be around tonight. We can talk about it then. Sure. We can make breakfast for dinner like we used to. Dad can put the pancakes in the air. Sure. Are you going out today? Yeah. Can you please stay in town? Close. Yeah, Mom. I think they're getting some of the longest night decorations out. Oh, wow. Calling for some snow, too. That went fast. What did? The fall. Always does, hon. Okay, well, I'm off. I love you, sweetie. I love you too, Mom. I totally messed that you put talk. I don't want to talk. I want to not talk. That was shitty. I'm gonna break mailboxes. Hey, Dad. No work today? I told Bob to shove it. Really? No. You okay? Yeah, I'll be fine. Not gonna sugarcoat it. I hate my job. Aw, Dad. Why? I mined, I've made glass, and done a heap other stuff, but this place, they just don't respect you for working. They don't. Job's supposed to pay you enough to live. Job's supposed to let you provide for your family. Job's supposed to have regular hours. Boss is supposed to respect you. Worker's supposed to be able to talk. Worker's supposed to be able to have a life. Worker's supposed to be able to live. Our mom always had to work, but I wanted to give you and her your time. I wanted her to have hobbies and enough time and money to do them. That's what made me happy. Now it just works. I can keep her health insurance and hold on to the house. Try to, at least. My friend Germ, his dad works for Department of Transportation. He talked about you getting a union going at Hemp Hemper. They ain't fire you just for talking about it. Is that legal? Legal don't always matter. Is there anything you can do? I mean, we do need a union. It's just easier to say it than get it done. Unions are always there in the mines and the factory, at least for a while, but here. I got something for ya. Got it out of the basement. How'd you get in the basement? Door in the crawl space. That's spooky. So what I got is a tooth. A what? Do you know what this tooth is? No. Really? You sure? Yeah, Grandad must have had it from the old days. May, thank you. Wow, looks bright and new, like they just pulled it out of his skull yesterday. You show that to your boss and tell him to eat shit. May! Sorry. I'll just keep it with me. Sure thing. May. Yeah? You come down and pick it with us if we walk out. I will brief fire, Dad. Love you, kitten. Be back later, Dad. Ugh, mushiness. Ah, fuck. She lives. This fucking blows. Hey, what are you doing here? I'm working, May. Sure. What's wrong? Don't ask. A lot of weird calls this morning. Brewing when I miss. Gets had more in the story. Good luck with that. Oh. What kind of calls? Question. You haven't seen... Never mind. Go do whatever it is you do. Okay, fine, I will. May. Spit it out already! Be careful. Just be careful. Well, geez, until now I never considered that. May. Okay, fine, thanks, bye. God, I hate you, Molly. No, wait, more details, like the cult finally got a name. The family. That makes a lot of sense based on what you told me. Oh my god, I keep speculating about this game. And about your story and some parts of it, to be honest. Just like, okay, for your story, it's based on the things you've already told me. It's like I'll read certain bits and I'm like, oh, well, this thing happened. That's it. Hey, May. Sup, Selmers? You okay? After the whole, like, cat injury thing? Yeah, I'm alright. Headache is all. Got some migraine meds if you need it. Nah, it's not migraine, and those things make me have to pee. It's the caffeine. If you ever take pills that make you pee, it's the caffeine. I didn't know that. Used to work at the pharmacy. Oh, right. Well, if I ever have a headache or need to pee, I'll come by. Anytime, neighbor. Oh my god, that's right. We can finally see rat babies again. I forgot what I told you that makes sense. Oh, that's fine. Right, so you mentioned something, I think, about Vinny using, like, character River's scarf to make himself look like Stan and kiss Squeak while Stan is watching. I kiss... Please tell me I said that sentence right, because I don't think I did. I remember you telling me something like that. And then I read in the story that the scarf was missing. So now I'm like... This is starting to sound too familiar. Okay, thank God. Because then I was like, I think I said part of that right. I don't know. Tired, but it's fine. Snow coming. Gonna be bad this year. See, he's just accepted me. The question, Colleen, I very much does answer the question. The amount of rock salt isn't the problem. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix this thing. It's undermined. Oh, these four. You four are very weird. See those four? Weird as fuck. The squirrels are cute. I know. Oh, they are so cute. You know, to be honest, those four, oh my god, sound so much like, I don't know, sound funny. They go wee when they jump. Should start doing my own laundry. Sometime. Okay, never. Let's go look at stars one more time. Final constellations and shit, am I right? Hey, May. Hey, Mr. Chazikov. Got any more dusk stars we can look at? One more. Ah, yes, the last one. Where is it? 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 Right, it'll start wiggling when we're close to it, so... I know, that's real helpful, but still. Oh. Pinged. Big snake. Big snake is just very fun to say. Big snake, big snake, big snake. Which, I'm terrified of snakes, but still. Found it. Let us consult the guide. Erskine the Firemaker. The Firemaker? A wanderer in the cold and dark, making a fire and huddling up to it for light and warmth. Sounds festive. Sounds like survival. This star makes me want to cry. Crying? On my roof? Do you wish to talk about it? No, it's fine. Is it a happy cry or a sad cry? I don't know. I don't have great words for it. It is okay. Sometimes too many words. Yeah. Thank you for this. Thank you for joining me. I think we have discovered them all. Well, we didn't really discover them, right? I mean, someone else already saw them and named them, wrote a whole bunch of stuff about them, and we just, like, found what they made for us. Is that not a discovery? Not really. Maybe not in the historical sense. We did not create the stars or name them, but we had these autumn afternoons and found them together. Isn't that something? Something, something, something. My granddad said something like that once, something about a story having really happened because hearing it happen to you. That is nice. It's not bad. There's Big Snake! Oh, these are also amazing though. So what now? Supermoon is coming. What is that? A giant moon. Ooh, that does sound super. You must come meet me when it happens. It will be late at night. There will be others on their roofs. You come, I will make the hot chocolate. What a time. That sounds great. I want to see a supermoon. Plan on it. See you later, Mr. Chazikov. See you soon, Stargazer. Oh, sorry, squirrel. I don't know. I feel like if you looked hard enough, you could find, like, actual answers for this freaking game. I feel like at the same time it's never gonna make any sense. Funny thing is about this game, you got a lot of side characters. Got Miss Rosa here, who we haven't even spoken a fucking word to. But there's one character that I see. I feel like the majority of the game that she walks past us, she's clearly expecting, and then she just walked by us again, and she's got a little one and a little trolley. A little pram. Why the fuck did I just say trolley? Ignore that. Yeah, these are the two, and now look. One of them's gone. Who are you? Haven't you seen me around? Nah. Well, I've noticed you. That's not weird or anything. A bit cold for standing outside, isn't it? Someone's gotta stand here. Hey, you Smelters fan. Yeah. Oh, really? Yeah. Go Smelters. Go Smelters. Go Smelters. See, there used to be two of them here. I gotta eavesdrop in conversations more. It's clearly beneficial. No, I gotta go down to Greg's or something. Damn it, I gotta go see people, don't I? Fuck, 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 it's a fuck. Holy crap. Taco place! This is the best thing that's happened to this town since they got rid of all those snakes in the diner. The owners were religious and they called in a preacher from one of the holiness camps up in the hills, and he got in there and yelled at the snakes to leave. The next day after he died, they just set traps. Nobody knows where they came from or why they moved in, but they're long gone now. God. Life moves on, huh? Oh my god, they deliver! I'm gonna eat the shit out of some tacos. I feel like that's like... I don't know. I think life moves on. I've been thinking about that a lot. Look, here he fucking is, this guy! That's what I'm saying when I'm like the janitor's the fucking gods. Hey, it's you. Yup, yup. For now, at least. You know, I never got your name. I'm the janitor. I clean up, do fix-its, whatever needs done. Oh, okay. So what's it been like being home again? Things like you remember them? No. I don't know. I don't even remember today. Sounds like you've been through something. How did you know? Call it experience. I swear some mornings I feel every bit as old as these trees. You know, something big did happen and I feel like I should have woken up today and like have learned something, but I don't know if I learned anything really. But see, that's her! That one right there, that one right there! Bullet from, that's her! And every time she walked by, just, I don't know, I think it's cute. Well, in my experience, the big things didn't teach you anything, but they make you something, and sometimes you gotta wait a while and see what comes of it. Huh. Well, done an honest day's work. Quitting time. Smelter's game tonight. See you around. Not if I see you first, May. Right, see? Wait, how do you know my name? I told you, he knows things. He fucking knows things. Not yet, I haven't gone and seen them yet. I've been distracted talking about that freaking janitor. Oh, actually, let me pull these up so you can see them. Janitor, Mr. Janitor, Lord Janitor, Bob Janitor. Thought I could get a job as a janitor and really enjoy it. And I know I've heard that word too many times. I wished. Right, but like, he knows her name. He knows she went for something big. I'm telling you, that was him. The hole's fixed because he's the one doing the fixing. He, like, you know, fixes doors, and I think that was him. I don't know. I don't know. Like, it's all jumbled, right? Right, okay. Right, you missed, like, a dream sequence. Or it was kind of a dream. But it was, like, after she goes for the whole near-death experience, she thinks she's here. She thinks she's here, and she's lying on one of these benches, and, you know, people are here, and they're talking about her, and she's not dead, she's alive, but they're talking about her. And then this guy comes in. This guy comes in, like, he enters from over here, and then it changes to where she actually is, like, the hospital room and such, right? And then he just says all the cryptic shit, like, oh, she'll be fine, I'm just here to fix a door. I'm telling you, he's doing all the fucking fixing. And then I was like, oh my god, wait, what if he's the fucking god? And that's what it means, bro. Like, I'm going to close the sky, blah, 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 blah. Maybe he is the god, actually. I really think about it. I don't know. He'll look a lot friendlier when he's covered in snow. I miss Bruce. Hey. Well, hey there, May. What are you doing? Oh, just cleaning up. Wonder where Bruce got to. Actually, I know. We never fucking told her. I'm telling you, the guy who lost his leg, are you gonna say it was Bruce? Yes, you are. Really? He's dead. You told me not to tell you yesterday. Tell me what? Blah, 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 blah. Yep, she knows. I think she knew that, like, he wasn't going home. Oh, I don't know, it's just sad. That's it, it's just sad. And I am still so confused over this game. Last leaf in the tree, like she said. Maybe his family's dead already. Different sense of home. Last leaf in the tree. I think I noticed that before. Maybe not all the trees, but that one anyway. And I don't know. I like to think small things like that just, like, they mean something. Why? Because I'm sad like that. Anyway. We'll go see Lori and then we'll go see the rat babies. There she is. Hey, you okay? Hey, I heard you were like in the hospital or something? Yeah. What for? Fell into a ravine while running for the woods at night. Why? Chased by a deaf call of conservative uncles. Alright, you don't have to tell me. So you're really okay? Yeah, it's just been a weird few days. Okay, I got worried. Aw, I'm super tough. Nothing's gonna get me anytime soon. Oh good, that's good. Why did Laura figure out I messed up the dudes? The dudes? The mural and the tunnel. Oh, I did that. What? Why? I don't know. That's not a reason? Why do you care so much? You don't mess with the dudes like that. I'm like a part of this place. This entire place is really messed up and nobody cares. I wanted someone to notice things aren't okay. This town is like a horror movie that never stops. It's not even a good one. Yeah, it might suck, but it's our horror movie. And that's kind of cool, right? Yeah, but... Yeah, I know. I have the same thing inside of me. The thing. The thing. I feel like no one cares. Everything just sucks forever. There's the thing coming for us happening to us. Yeah, but like, this isn't advice I'm good at taking, but sometimes things are big enough and bad enough that they're unkillable, but, you know, life goes on. Yeah, that's not really comforting. While I'm still working at a better pep talk for myself, too. Fair enough. You know, does your family just start for the holidays? My dad's usually away on Thanksgiving, but he's home for the longest night. You should come do Thanksgiving at my house. Oh, no. Come on. We have 4 chairs and it's only 3 of us. That other chair usually just has junk on it. No, I can't. Why not? It's fine. It's fine. Hey, okay. We can talk about it later. Thank you. You okay? Can I do anything? Oh, it's cool. I just need to sit here and be quiet for a while. Okay, I'll leave you alone then. See you tomorrow, probably. May? Yep. Thanks for hanging out with me. No prob, kid. Try not to, like, burn something down in the meantime. See ya. We're trying to go up here. Then trying out to the other one. Hellish times. Okay, I'm failing at everything. I low-key hate this game just because it's so confusing. And I don't really like the fact that it confuses me. Anyway. Gotta go pay some babies a visit. Let's go. Here they are. My babies! My little rat babies! Well, not so little anymore. You've made it. You've broken free. It's a miracle. I'm just gonna enjoy this moment for a bit. Don't mind me. There they are. A cat raised a rat nation. That is very true. I still think this is like exactly like the game she was talking about. Because she talked about this game where, like, you know, characters turn into shapes and everything. That game. Where, like, everything broke in this when this happened. And I feel like this game is designed exactly like her game is. I don't know. What if the cult was doing the town bad? So you think the bad stuff happened because they were killing people? They weren't actually fixing it? That's genius, honestly. Like, things were shit because of that cult. You know, honestly, yeah. You know, the thing in her dream, I think it said that God does not care if you live or die. I think, something like that. It spoke a lot of truth. I kind of like, I think, honestly, I think that was the janitor. I think that thing, that god she saw in the desert or something, that really was the janitor. But like, his true form, I guess, I don't know. But he knows her. He knows her and she's never told him his name. And he knows things, like weird things, that she, you know, that he shouldn't know. I just feel really, really tired. Look, Casey. Well, look who's alive and well. Is that a surprise? Nah, just seems like relevant. Well, look who's alive and well, you two. Yeah. Yeah. You wanna get out of here? Do band practice. Yeah. Right, time to talk about how sad we are. Sorry. Jeez, that door never gets any less stuck. Worse when it's cold somehow. I'm so ready for Cold Dweller. I hate winter. Winter's good, actually. Nobody here yet. Bunch of slackers. It's like they don't even want this band to succeed. Where would we even play if we wanted to? I have no idea. Go play those Legion Hall shows in Fort Lucin. Oh wow, those were fun. We'd be the oldsters now. Yup. So, you okay? Not really. I mean, are any of us? I don't know. Angus slept pretty soundly last night. Suspicious. Do you think those guys can get out of the mine? I guess we're gonna find out pretty quick. Did you notice anyone missing today? I don't know, but I don't think a lot of those guys are people I knew. Never can tell. Never can tell? This kind of thing happens to you often? Oh, all the time. So, like, I don't really get what even happened down there with you and the whatever that was. The murder call of Dad's. Sure. I kinda get them. Really? No. Yes, I don't know. It's like a porch light that's on and there are all these bugs around it and then the light goes out and there's a hole where the light was. It's like what happened to me way back, like I was telling you about on the couch last night. God, that was last night? Seems like 2 weeks ago. Yeah. What a weird fall it's been. Yeah. I mean, even aside from last night, weirdest couple weeks of my life. Oh man, if you even knew. I went to Germ's house the other day. Holy shit, I've never been there. Oh, it's nice. Up in the woods, got trampoline. Ah, lucky. So his grandma told my fortune a little vaguely. I could have just been hearing what I wanted to hear or something. Jaren told my fortune once. Maybe it's like a family thing. What did he say? That I die getting hit by a bus. Nah, that's George O'Malley. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It always, just always reminds me of Grey's Anatomy. But if my sister was here and Jeremy say that, she would murder me. Wow, that's kind of a downer. Eh, so what did she tell you? I mean, if you squint, sort of what happened last night. I mean, she was also like really worried about my whole, brain issues. Blech. But still, kind of spooky. And like, okay, so there's this other person, this girl Lori I've been hanging out with. There's Lori. Lori Myers, she's like 50 and lives out by the tracks. You're hanging out with teens now? She needs a role model. That's nice of you, dude. We were doing this thing where you put these little metal guys in the tracks and the train runs over them and they get all deformed. Ah, yeah, I used to do that with pennies. Guess I wasn't thinking big enough. Jerem's grandma and just all of this, like there's some sort of thing under this holding it all together, but not because it cares about us. The thing in the hole, the ghost streams, whatever, which I barely remember now, even like Possum Springs, like we used to have a lot more jobs and people and stuff, and now we don't. None of it's anyone's fault, really. Anyone here and now, at least. When I was squashing those little toy guys of Lori, I was like, whoa, this is Oz. I don't know. It's all like dream logic or whatever. I feel like there are these giant, like when the mills and mines shut down, but those assholes down the tunnels thought they could bring it back, or like nobody goes to church anymore, but God's still gonna come back or something. Or like you leaving the sheep thing open. Hey! Like to them the gate's gone, and to you the sheep are gone, and then like my whole bullshit, and... Okay, I lost my train of thought. Man. You're right. You have had a weird couple of weeks. You need, like, something. Yeah, man. Looking forward to longest night, something to, like, reset everything. We got all that longest night stuff at work. You can just come down there. Earlier and earlier every year. Oh, I also gave us a rat infestation in town. What? It's like the one good thing that's happened. Hope Springs, rats multiply. Very poetical. I'm extremely poetical. They killed Casey. Yeah, they did. They killed Casey. I'm trying not to think about it. Do we, like, tell his parents? What do we tell them? I don't know. Is it worse to let them think he's alive or tell them he's in a bottomless hole in a tunnel in the woods with a bunch of guys who are going to be dead soon? We shouldn't tell them. None of this feels good. How could it, man? I think it's important that we know at least. Makes it mean something. I don't know how to say it. I think we might be the only things in the universe who care about anything, or who even can care. Do you think any of this means anything, or like, meant anything? Does it, Gregory? Hey, babies. Hey, hon. I, babies? How was work? Jeez, I'm sore from, like, everything. I ran into, like, a zillion bushes the other night. Basically, my body hates me right now. Sorry about that. Gotta do stretches. So, like, can I move to Bright Harbor with you guys? Uh, I thought you, like, couldn't leave home. Nah, you guys are home enough. Or maybe I'll just visit for a while once you get settled in. Of course. Yeah, dude, that'd be rad. Hey, guys. Yeah. Thanks for saving me last night. Like, repeatedly. Not even a problem, dude. We'll save you as many times as it takes. Hey, B. Hey, B. Are you gonna say something? I don't really know what to say. What in the hell even happened last night? Nothing. Nothing at all. Oh god, Sarah was just having the worst, weirdest nightmare ever. By the way, nice messages to wake up to. Oh god, I was half asleep. Let's not talk about it. I think I twisted my ankle last night. Could we just, like, not talk about last night for the rest of the day? No promises. Can't we just play a song and get pizza and talk about this tomorrow? Sure. Whatever. We can all talk about it in therapy for years. That's the spirit. I mean, we have to go on, right? Obviously the world's seriously screwed up, but we're all gonna die if we don't keep living. That's some bumper sticker shit right there. Hey, I know what I'm talking about. We gotta make plans, we gotta change things, we gotta play a goddamn song and a goddamn pizza. Okay, so what are we playing? And then we all just blink at each other. Alright, I am gonna BRB while this happens. In the year Granddad died, we had the worst flood since 1998. Greg got trapped on top of a doghouse. The power was out for 2 days. Casey Hartley came by in his dad's boat, and I laughed when I saw him. Granddad left me an apple crate of books. He loved ghost stories and what he'd done to himself in the hospital bed. They feared death, so they ate the young. On his last day, he sat up suddenly and stared bug-eyed through the window at the old trains, rattling to somewhere else from somewhere else. He turned to my dad, eyes still wide. "This house is haunted," he said, and died. Well, this is great. I mean, I didn't expect a party or anything, but I figured someone would be here. Welcome home, May. Wow, when did they put this up? Possum Springs has never looked more falsely advertised. Visitors are going to be so let down when they see the actual town. Prepare to be disappointed, ye who enter here. Our town motto. State forest up top, regular forest some everywhere else. Woods, woods, woods. Look at that mine cart. That's all long gone. Was this made by a time traveler? Oh, it's such a relief to payphone companies that Possum Springs gets zero cell reception. It'd be cool to call my parents, but some jerk called to it at time to actually rip it off. Who steals a phone? Oh, fuck no, we are not listening to Garbo and Malloy. Excuse me, where is everybody? It's 10:45, it's closed. Not a lot of folks getting off the last bus to Possum Springs these days. Just you. Isn't there supposed to be someone at the desk? Closed. Why are the lights on? Why is the TV on? I get spooked. I'm here by my lonesome. Oh. Can I squeeze past you? Nope, just broke the damn thing. When do you think it might be done? Right after you go grab me a Fiascola from the machine. Am I paying for this? I always rig it when I'm here after hours. Nice. Free as in free? Free as in no one's here to say otherwise. The way it just went silent. Okay, that was funny. I feel like it cut out because they're gonna kill each other. What the? They have a lime fiasco and he wants a fiascola. That's just a waste. Okay, just gotta grab it. One fiascola. Yummers. So what are you doing here? I live here. Well, lived here. Huh. Strange. When do you think that door's gonna be finished? Now. Goodbye. Bye. Hi, God. I'm not walking back out to the highway. Probably get hit by a car or something. Hey, where did that janitor go? Did he walk? Well, I'm right outside town. Mom and Dad nowhere to be found. Dark and cold. Guess I'm walking alone. This bus station may be the newest thing in Possum Springs. Guess they got state funding or something. It makes a good first to last impression, I suppose, if not for the abandoned glass factory back there. Not getting rid of that anytime soon. Wow. I didn't realize how much I missed the sound of that train. I used to hear it in my bed at night during the winter when the leaves were down. Well, I guess I'm gonna hike through the woods. Through the woods is home, my bed, and my negligent parents. He went poof. It's like, I don't know. The more I think about Skycat, the more I think, like, Skycat is probably the thing in the ground. Like, we're gonna talk more about it when we see Skycat again. So, this is some dank nature. Dank nature and garbage. Are these food donkey shopping carts? That's all the way across town. That's dedication. There used to be an old sawmill around here, I think. I mean, the park up there is called Sawmill Park. Looks like it lost a log load at some point. Gonna have to climb this, I guess. Shopping bags are little ghosts of grocery stores haunting everywhere else. Oh wow, I heard a toad and a ghost owl. I bet there are any number of potential witch familiars down here. Alright, May, you ready to break stuff? There. You broke stuff. Oh my god. That was dangerous. I could have died. That was amazing. I am not gonna die in this hole. The parallels in this game haunt me. Right, man, up. Up, up. Up, up, up. Wow, I haven't been here in maybe 10 years. Apparently no one else has. I don't know what they were going for here. Some sort of boat castle? Most of it's gone now. Just a thing for weird animals to eat and have babies in. What other kind of weird animals have babies in there? Dirt possums, night snakes, mystery beasts of all shapes. I remember Kathy Domingo's boyfriend took her here to make out and then break up, and then the next day Kathy filled out Cindy Clark's nose ring at the Fort Lucin Mall. This entire area is so full of romance. Hey, you can still see Mr. Snorkels in this. Aww. I'm enjoying your story. Good. Oh, come on. Don't think I have the upper body strength to climb this. You can't keep me at Possum Springs. I am queen of you. Could probably just jump off this telephone pole. Ahoy! I definitely remember barely reaching the top of this wheel. I definitely remember barely growing since then. Looks like the ladder's gone. If I could just get to the top of this thing. Ugh. I could never make it up onto that tree when I was a kid. The number logs mocked me. The logs and the other kids. Let me see if I can visualize this. Can't start running when I do this. Not even for a second. Gotta have enough momentum. I think I can do it. Run and jump, jump, jump. Maybe I should just give up without even really trying. Screw this. I hate this. Wait, maybe if I try it with my eyes closed. Fantastic. I should do this all the time. Maybe I can get my driver's license now. It's only been 2 years since I lived here. Not on this playground. Possum Springs, I mean. This is all getting jumbled. I should write it down. Enjoying your story, even if Stan's getting some wins. Emotionally and physically, I'm guessing. Wait, what the fucking broken shit is this? Sorry. Oops. Hello, May. Been a while. Hey, what are you doing out here? Nothing better to do? I was out here doing my rounds and I saw you in the very off-limits playground. So? Get in the car, May. No. You want to spend your first night back in jail, May? No. Why is that one leaf in the tree red? I don't know, like, the tree has more than one leaf, but only one of them's red. Just, I don't know. It's weird. I feel like things like that are done on purpose and they freak me out. I've sat here for nearly 3 hours. Hey, remember me? Ah! May, you gave me a heart attack. Good. What are you doing? Oh. May, honey, we thought you were coming tomorrow night. You thought wrong. How did you get here? I walked until I got arrested by Aunt Mock-Up. Oh, did you say hi to Molly for me? No. I say hi for no one. F the cops. I'm going to bed. Is my bed still here, or are we waiting for tomorrow night for that too? Aw, May, so good to hear that voice again. Good night. I gotta try going, like, there's a thing you can do in the river, like underground, where we steal the pretzels. That underground area. And I have done it before, I just need to keep going underground. Need to go there anyway, I want to try and get some answers out of Rosa. Oh, it's so cute then. We were all so cute then. Cuties, the lot of us. We could have a traveling show, the cute Borowskis. How is this bird still alive? It was pretty great when Granddad gave me that apple crate of old scary stories. Not sure how they ended up out here. Death Comes to Wigglesbury, The Fancy Corpse, Helmo Stevenson, Necropus, Book the First, Lady Shark, The Stoat on Gallows Hill. Mama's Oliver, Grizzly books about creepy crimes and sad children on a creepy sad shelf in their room. Oh, looks like one of Mom's books made it out here. And we even ate the horsies, one family's horrifying farm life in the 1880s. Jeez, Mom. Hey, like some of Dad books got in here. Finches of North America, World of Titmice, The Complete Grackle, a 3-volume set. Owls are owlsome. Treacherous cranes. The hell is a grackle? What's a titmice? That's my question. There are a few things hanging around in here from the old country. This clock, the trunk in the storage room, and whatever is buried under the house after the cement incident. This thing goes off randomly every month or so. Little wooden duck pops out, makes the weirdest sounds. Scares Dad half to death every time. Used to joke it was Grandad getting even with him from beyond the grave. And my phone just dropped dead. Hang on. I'll be right back. I forgot my sister has not seen Grey's Anatomy. Honey? Yeah? Come see me in the kitchen before you leave. Okay. I forgot I closed the door. Let me go close the door. Hang on. If I don't close the door, I'll wake somebody on the side up. I'll probably just end soon. I'll probably go fetch my laptop from downstairs. I don't know. Hi, Mom. Welcome home, sweetie. Thanks for not changing the locks. Sorry I mixed up the day you were coming back. It was such short notice. It's okay, Mom. May, honey? Yeah? Is everything okay? What do you mean? Honey, did something happen? I just needed to come home. Well, sweetie, I think you can understand my worry. That's not usually something a college sophomore just up and does. I know. Honey, you can tell me if something happened. Mom, I'm fine, really. Can we talk about this another time? Sure, honey, it's okay. Thanks, Mom. I bet you your old friends will be happy to see you. You wouldn't happen to know where Greg is, would you? Oh yeah, Greg's working down at the Snack Falcon up in Town Center West by the Click-Clack. Think I'll run over and say hey. Well, have a good time out there. Lots to explore, see what's changed. I will. Just watch out for all the construction. Well, it wouldn't be fall in Possum Springs without loads of construction. It's so festive, honey. I'll be back later. Bye, sweetie. So what's been happening in town? Well, let's see. Did you hear Mrs. Krangler died? Who? You remember Mrs. Krangler? She taught your Girl Scout troop how to dance. How to dance? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh wow. She was pretty old then too. Oh, she was ancient, honey. She was ancient when I was your age. How did she die? From being ancient, honey. How old was she? 115. Wow. I know. If it was for a contest, she'd have won. Honey, you've got to read this book and I'm done with it. What is it? Well, boy, it's a true story about a boy who grew up in a well. His parents didn't want him, so they threw him in a well. And he was raised by eels in a well. Wow. Eels. Eels. Eels, honey. Part 1. Home again. Hey, Mr. Twigmeyer. Me? Is that you? Sure is. You home for a visit? No, I'm home for kids. What, they not have college anymore? Nope, it burned down. Well, I'm sure you burnt it down. These allegations, Mr. Twigmeyer. I ain't allegating. Just try not to burn my lawn down, you firebug. No promises. Okay. I am so incredibly white out. So. Oh, 'tis that time once more when I must finish and then leave until Monday. Oh well, bye bye.